Hello everyone, and welcome to a new series. This is City Skylines, and we're going to be making our own city today. Well, not today, across an entire series. We're going to be building a huge city on this map. This is the map, it's like an island, it's on the campus DLC, so if you want to use this map, it's on the campus DLC. But we are going to be making the beautiful city of Shelly, and I already see these cool like rock formations that could make cool parks at the end of these headlands. And I'm seeing like the downtown maybe on this island or over here on that bit. I can't get out there because the city barrier's in the way. But anyway, let's get to work on our small town. So I like to do things a little bit differently in City Skylines to start with. So I'm going to set up my little highway system to go through first. And then I'm going to just do this to start with. And so I'm going to say we'll have our industrial this side here. Although we could have... No, we'll have our industrial where the downtown will eventually go. Probably here. Or we'll have it somewhere else. And then we'll have our residential this side. And I'm thinking we have some oceanfront living for our residential. So we can just build some short little... things for oceanfront living. Yeah, so we'll build it somewhat close-ish to the highway. And then to save on money, we're also going to mess with our budget. So I always keep the road maintenance budget super low anyway. Like even if I'm not going to use it that much, but we're also going to put our electricity and water budgets down as well. I've got no mods, so this is completely vanilla. Not even any quality of life. I wish I had some quality of life mods, but this is on console, so yeah, we kind of get abandoned by Paradox. So let's do the water for these bits. I'm gonna keep them under the roads. I'm not gonna do anything like super extravagant, and then we're gonna start with water from. See what's cheaper. Oh, they're the same price. This one just gets you less water. Oh, okay, then this one's more useful then. So I'm just gonna put one of these by our living spaces a bit far away, so we can keep our peace in the living spaces. And then we're going to use one of these. We're going to splash out a bit. This reduces pollution from our sewage by simply filtering it properly. It's an eco inland water treatment plant. It's from the Green Sea. Nope, it's not. It's from the Sunset Harbor DLC. I thought this was from the Green Cities. It's from Sunset Harbor, apparently. The water pumping station is just from the base game, so is the water tower. I think the bigger water tower is from a DLC. No, it's not. Oh, I didn't know this was from Sunset Harbor. I thought this was from Green Seas. Oh, this is from Green Seas, and this one. Oh, right. Yeah. So this just still pumps up poop. Okay, and now we need power. So we're also going to splash out a bit on power as well. We're going to get our advanced coal power plant. This is going to cost us 960 a week to upgrade, but it's going to be worth it because it's 56 megawatts when it's at maximum power. So now we're going to put in our power lines. We're going to run them parallel with the highway to start with, because then we can also keep people away from the highway. And then I do want to do a lot of detailing in this city eventually when I get access to the detailing. But that's not until, I think on this map, it's like 1,000. It's 950. So when we hit 950 people, that's when I can start detailing the city. But for now, we're just going to get to our first milestone. So now we're set up to get to our first milestone. So I think we'll do a bit of detailing in this episode, but not a ton. I also want to keep zoning off of the main road as well. Because I don't want to end up destroying people's houses in the future when we want to expand. I'm going to keep it away from intersections as well, so we're going to have our zoning like this. So I guess we could build a small block like this, just so we could zone some commercial. because they're gonna want some. And then we're gonna have to water pipe that as well. Or at least some of it anyway. It doesn't matter if it's all of it. So, yep, we're at 14,000 after setting up the city. It's super inefficient to get the, it's super, not inefficient, it's super inexpensive to get this going. So let's just start it up and let people zone in their new homes. There we go, the first person to move in, the wood residents. Eventually we're going to be using a lot of my favourite housing type, which is the European suburbia. I do like these ones, but they zone like university buildings as well. Like, oh yeah, they have no power access. So we can draw over some power. We will draw power lines like that and then like that. So we don't have to worry about nodes because I'm on console and, well, the map is huge. So it should be fine. But the map, we have 25 squares, so we have all of this space to work with. And we'll probably have, we won't need to get a new square now because, or at our next milestone. But at our next milestone, we get schools, which we can then design like school areas and stuff. And I do want to keep school areas kind of separate from towns and kind of make them stand out a bit. Expand up this way. Sort of hopefully fill in the rest of our milestone. We've got a lot of industrial demand, so let's just get that. Taken care of. So again, keeping it off of the main road, so we don't end up with having to destroy some businesses in the future. I'm also going to de-zone that as well. Yeah, so just keeping it off the main road, letting it all fill in. I don't have any thing like hide it or anything either, so anywhere we do put industrial will be highly polluted, but it should be fine. But yeah, so in the town or the city of Shelly, I am going to have polls come up after the end of every single episode of what you guys want the districts to be named. There'll be different names, and then there'll be like an other one as well, and then you can comment what you want the district to be named, and we'll name it, and yeah, we'll have like little, you guys get a say in what the city looks like, or how the city looks, how it's split up. And we'll have things such as deciding what the policies will be. You guys get to do that as well with some of them, and this will be very much your guys' city as much as it is mine. We just hit our first milestone of 300 people, which means we just got taxes. So I'm going to bump the taxes up to 11%. Actually, I'll try 12. I'll see if they flip out at 12. On the other version, like the unremastered console version, they flip out if you go anything above 11%. So I'll see if they do flip out, or if they just, if they just chill. Then we're going to do a recycling plant, as I want to keep this city quite green, and that is part of the Green Cities DLC. And then we need to take a loan for the other buildings, so we'll take a 20k loan, and then we're going to put in our medical center. And oh, I like this building. This is cool. So actually, we're going to leave our medical center, as I learned this from Overcharged Egg, that medical supply stuff is really expensive early on, and I never knew that, because I want to build a little school now. I learnt this from City Planner Plays, but I also saw Overcharged Egg doing it as well. He's been like my favorite YouTuber at the moment. Just sit and watch. Is build your own little school campuses. So I'm gonna keep this off the main road, so that we can have a main road, but I do want to build just a small school campus. And then we've got this school, or we've got this one. This one's more expensive to like run and upkeep, but it looks prettier. Well, this one is just like a basic school that you just slap down in the middle of a neighborhood and call it a day. This one's kind of like you build its own campus for it. It's almost like a university when you look at it, or like a high school rather than an elementary school, or as we say in England, it's a primary school. I guess we could put No, I guess we'll put the basic school down for now. It looks quite nice there. And then we can detail that up in the future. I would like to upgrade a couple of roads. Specifically make our little... It's almost like a couplet. Make this one-ways. Because it always adds to it. And then we can just add this little turnaround road at the end. And then we can upgrade our main road now, so... now we can actually have these bigger main roads. I hate traffic lights in this game as well. They're awful. They ruin everything. They create so much traffic. They're such an issue. No one's flipping out of 12% taxes so far. So I guess 12% is the limit that they like. So the school's kind of taking up a lot of room, so let's do that. And then we can build another neighborhood next door. So we'll probably have one of these episodes a week. Because I will be editing some of them as well. We'll be editing a few. Let's put closers out of these bits actually, so then we just get a bit more housing off of here. And this is very English. We have a lot of like just random sticky out roads like this. I have family that live on one actually. So yeah, it kind of works with the theme of our town. We're not going to go extremely English with the town. We are going to go pretty American as well, especially with the downtown, but I want to make sure that I don't kill my traffic systems by making like a really crap downtown. I want to make this... I don't want to kill all those residents, but I mean it could be... Screw it, we're going to do it. We're going to just do something like this. There's something here that it won't let us destroy. What's that? Oh, this... I made this building historical. Do we have another ice cream parlor? No, we don't. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to wait until it zones one. What's it? Oh, yeah, and then this as well. Alright, well, we have a really long road now. Let's just zone in all of this so it's all residential. We can zone along our waterfront living as well. Just keeping it off of, or keeping it away from the noisy water pump. And then we can zone on the main road now as well. So we'll put some shops by the school. Here comes everyone going to the school. And then we can remove all of the traffic lights. I don't know how this is gonna fare when the city gets a bit bigger. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, it's gonna run fine for now. But usually something like that does need a roundabout eventually. So I do want to add a bit more detail to the school campus by putting a basketball court in when we have the ability to. Here comes our first, like, new movers. First of our new movers. Oh no, here comes a couple as well. Just got a couple of new houses being zoned in. We're going to need to water pipe a lot of areas as well. So the plan for this city is to just go until, like, traffic kills it. Like, until we end up with so much traffic that it's just unbearable. Which will probably happen eventually. I do want to kind of keep like intersections off this main road as well. So we can just zone it like that. And we can actually put a pathway through there when we're ready to. I do want to pack in quite a few residents into this area as well. So I'm going to do something like that. Put some houses by the water again. We can actually put some more houses by the water here. We can just de-zone that bit. But we've got our waterfront living bit. And yeah, let's just fast forward and let all the houses fill in.
Come and fly away with me.
Alright, we hit our next milestone. So I'm going to take a 60k loan. I'm also going to have a look at if we have any 6 citizens. We have 2. Okay, well we might want to, we're going to put down a medical clinic now. We are making enough to pay for it as well, so it's probably a good idea to do that. Let's just find a good place to put it. Main road, minimal buildings destroyed. I guess on this corner's not a bad place. The only annoying thing is they have to go down here and then turn around and then come back again. They actually have to go all the way down to the end and turn around and come back again, so maybe not. It's gonna cost me 2,000, but I'm gonna put it there instead. Now we've got 81,000. I'm gonna put in a police station since we need one. So that can go there, perfectly on the corner. And then our fire station can go there by the couplet, I guess. I mean, this is gonna stay a couplet. In fact, I think we're getting close to our... Wait, when is that? Oh, it's at 950. Okay, yeah. So when we hit 950, we can upgrade everything. And I'm going to upgrade every road now as well. And then what else did we get on this milestone? Oh yeah, we got policies and like we had districts and everything as well. So we've got districts. So let's district up this. And then you guys can decide what we name it after this episode goes out. Alright, oh! We've got our first issue, power. So we're going to up our power budget to 70%. And we can up our water budget to 70% as well. Because we've got power and water issues as well. Oh wait, this guy's just got no water because he hasn't got a pipe attached to it. Oh, here we go. Another house we can... make historical. There's none over here that we can make historical. We are getting close to our next milestone though. We're at 820 people. And we still have more places we can zone as well. I don't want any buildings on the couplet. The couplet's going to stay clear. For now, well, I say that, I'll probably end up zoning the couplet. I mean, the road with the school on it has already got houses, so... Yeah. Oh, here comes some more people. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. I don't know if that gets me copyrighted or not. Oh well, if it does, it does. I want to put a shop on the corner. And then we can put some more housing along this main road. Is there a better main road we can use? No, we don't get it until 3,400. God damn. So I want to have a bit of a walkable sort of town as well, but we don't get that until 950 either. But I do want to have like a walking shopping area, kind of reminiscent of Bexley Heath Broadway in the UK. I've been there quite a few times. It's like a cool shopping area. We can make it with zonable stuff and the walking paths. And there is a like walking shopping area as well. You can get. I don't know why. Ah, there we go. All right, we're at 950 people, baby. We got our detailing, so we can add in some detailing. So first up, I want to add a path in here. we can pretend it does. And I mean, is it metal? It is. I've been using it as the ore. I've been using it as like wood. I guess we could. Yeah, we'll change it to forestry then. And then it looks good along the edge of the thing like that. And then the oil industry thing looks good with the fire station. And just in oil area, and just in like ore areas and like industry areas in general. We can add another pathway with a fence along it there. We can add fences along this pathway, so it's kind of like an alleyway. We can add trees here as well. We can add like some little chunky trees along this pathway here. Just extra detail that just goes a long way. Then we've got here we can add in I want a basketball court by the school. So now the school's got a basketball court. And then the school, we can build a beautiful, really inviting fence for the school. It looks, you know, really calming. Kids really want to be around this fence a lot. It's not spiked or anything, it's fine. UK schools do this a lot, where they have like the spiked fences. I know the one I went to had a spiked fence around it. It actually looked like the oil industry. It's insane how, like, it looks like this. Like if you look at this, it's got like the curved top. It's so weird how they chose that as like the school fence. But yeah, and then we can add these tall ones along to kind of block off the view from things that kind of like pronounce it a bit. There we go, yeah, so there's our school. I think we got high school as well. Yeah, we did. So we can build a cool high school campus. And I think we can do that. We could do that a bit further down the couplet. If we extended the couplet, we can also add, so change this to be like this. To be a bit more of a couplet. But we can kind of add, in more of the couplet going down this way. And just keep our turnaround road. And then we can add in a little offshoot like this at the end. With a bit of a sort of like an L-shaped design. And then we can build a high school campus with a basketball court, a tennis court, and a cool plaza for students to hang out in. It's very wobbly. And we can add in a fence. This one will make... Actually, this one will make even less inviting. We'll make it very realistic for our residents. The path and like the areas around the school will be as ugly as, you know, be as ugly as the areas that you'll end up working in after the school. Or after you go to school. So just have to extend that out a bit more. And there we go, there's like a cool little high school thing. We can add some trees back here as well. We need to come up with a sort of tree clump for this place. And I'm thinking this place is more like a California style. So maybe if we went with like palm trees and stuck with the whole like tropical theme for this kind of map. Because it is very like a tropical, like bright theme. And then we've got mountains in the background as well. So it is very, this is very LA. Or like San Francisco, very San Francisco actually. So yeah, like California palms and everything would be a good choice for this. So if we went with like big palm trees, and it's American, it's North American style as well, or temperate style. So we can lean in properly with our like California palm tree look. like this, and then we can put down some smaller palm trees along the back of the school, just to like clump them in a bit. And we can add palm trees along the middle of the couplet system as well. And though we have a fairly large couplet system, so we could probably, we could probably put trams in the middle of it, which would be very cool. I mean, it's not as big as Rannoch's one, the overcharged egg made, but it's still pretty big. Add some more California palms in the primary school. We can kind of just build up a little area. We can add another pathway in. Put another fence down. We can add another pathway here as well because we've already got the fence. We could add a pedestrian bridge over the couplet, actually. If we did something like this. Then we can actually do something a bit realistic with this, so we can do something like that. And oh, that might prove to be a bit dangerous. Maybe if instead we just put one over here. It will still get used. There we go. In fact, we can make it look pretty by changing it into this path. There we go, we've got our school, our couplet system, a bunch of houses. I would say this is probably a good place to leave our episode. Oh, we have an issue. That'll only be temporary. But I would say this is a good place to leave our first episode of Shelly. So if you did enjoy, please be sure to like and subscribe. I'm very excited to continue this series. I think our town is looking pretty beautiful so far, with our shops and our houses and our 2 schools and all our palm trees everywhere. And yeah, so next episode will probably be more expansion, probably the Green City stuff as well. And we'll probably get to high density next episode, which will be 5,000 people, I think it is. Yeah, so we'll probably get to 5,000 population next episode, which will be quite a large population increase compared to our other one, or compared to our current population now, which is ridiculous, as we'll go from about 1,000 to about 5,000. We'll flipping quintuple our population. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy it, please be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment with what you want the district to be named, and I will pick my favorite from the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video.